What is really going on with Justin Bieber? Lately, he's been dropping some seriously emotional and honestly kinda wild messages on his Instagram, and people are shook. Fans are convinced he's pouring out years of built-up pain, not just from personal stuff, but also from some heavy behind-the-scenes drama in the music industry. Today, we're breaking it all down with Bill. A bunch of these posts seem like they're coming straight for folks who took advantage of Justin, emotionally and financially, over the years. Others are straight up clapping back at the haters who throw shade at his looks, the way he acts, his smoking, or even try to guess what's going on with his mental health. But that's not all. Some of these messages get real spiritual. Justin's been looking to God for strength, answers, and maybe even some redemption. It's deep stuff. But the one post that had everyone doing a double take? Yeah, fans are convinced it was a slick shot at Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez's man right now. People think that was no coincidence. And there's even more. Some of these posts have this eerie, mysterious vibe. Fans swear they're filled with secret signals, like hidden messages that point to Justin and Selena. It's like little flashes of their past are creeping back in. Some even say it feels like a real-life fanfic plot twist. We've got all the receipts, and trust me, you're gonna wanna see every last one. Let's check out some of Justin's most intense posts. One by one, telling someone what they do or don't deserve, that's wild. It's like trying to raise someone else's kids, completely out of pocket. Who gave you the power to judge what's meant for someone else? That's not your call to make. Only God decides that kind of thing, period. Justin called out how people throw around the word loyalty like it's something noble, but he ain't buying it. He's saying that loyalty is being used as a tool, even a weapon, to control people. Real talk, loyalty is a duty. It's an obligation. That's not free will. That hits hard. Love, on the other hand, that's supposed to feel good. It's a joy, not a job. Justin's begging people to stop using loyalty to trap others just because they're scared to be alone. That kind of fear, it's hurting everyone involved. He didn't hold back. He even compared this kind of manipulation to what mafia gangs do. Using loyalty to trap people, he's done with it. Love over loyalty forever. That's his message loud and clear. And no, you don't get to decide who's worthy. Only God handles that. Then it gets real personal. Justin shared that this morning he accepted that God forgives him, so he's working on forgiving himself and others too. He's inviting fans to do the same. You can either point fingers at him or take a hard look at your own reflection. That part was deep. And the way he drops this next line, I always knew deep down that Jesus was the answer to pain. He's not pretending anymore. He's done trying to be what others want. Working on myself just made me think more about me, he said. And what he realized? The point is to stop clinging and just let go. Let go of trying harder, he says. The conditioning we've all been through, it had us doubting what we already knew in our bones. Everybody's out here obsessed with turning life into a non-stop grind, but Justin's calling that out hard. He's saying life isn't about work. It's about God loving us, so we can learn to love each other. He's begging folks to stop making life all about the hustle. And according to him, if you're really tapped into God's love, that'll naturally push you to do your best. It's not about being forced. He's not buying the idea that people will suddenly stop caring if you don't yell at them to work harder. He's like, come on now, God's got this. This felt like a direct clapback at folks in his circle. Maybe even his own management or fans who constantly expect him to be on the grind. No breaks allowed. Then he dropped a straight-up bomb in the middle of all this. Has ketamine been used to control people's emotions? That's what he asked ChatGPT. And yeah, the answer came back as yes. Now, Justin's digging deep, researching how certain substances might have been used to mess with his feelings. It's a heavy, vulnerable moment, and fans are starting to think he's questioning parts of his past, maybe even some of the so-called treatments he went through. Then he let loose some real pain. He said this is how he feels when people tell him to keep working even after he's poured everything he had into it. He's drained. I don't think any of us can handle hearing, "Just try harder and you'll be like me," he said. That line hit different. And then, boom, he broke it down for real. He admitted he listened to people who told him to keep pushing harder and harder. But now, he knows there's no finish line in that game. "I tried," he said. "You already have everything you need right now." That might be one of the realest and most heartbreaking confessions he's ever shared. Justin opened up with something that hit hard. He gave everything he had, but somehow it was never enough. People just kept asking for more. No matter what he gave, it didn't satisfy them. And now, he's done chasing that. He said it plain, "I already have everything I need." He's exhausted, worn down. But in the middle of that pain, he reminded everyone, it's a hard walk, but we got each other. That hit deep. Short message, but straight to the heart. Then things got even more raw. He called out the kind of relationships where love has conditions. "If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love. That's another cry for freedom, no question." Then he fired shots at those he feels tried to mold or control him. "I will never be like you. You have nothing that I want." And he didn't sugarcoat it either. He said their faces and lives looked straight up undesirable. That part had jaws dropping. But what came next? Wild. Justin posted and then deleted one of the most blunt and heated messages we've ever seen from him. "You're so focused on what I'm doing while I keep getting to wake up. Me. You gotta wake up. You, damn. I'd hate to wake up and be you." Brutal. He even laughed while dragging the haters, saying, "LMAO. You look dumb as hell right now if you're on my page just to hate, you weirdo." That one shook the whole fan base. And he wasn't done. He added one more message that had people talking. "The biggest thing lately I've been getting is, 'Calm down, Justin.'" His response, "No, you calm down. You couldn't handle the pressure I'm under for 1 second." This was one of the realest and most intense things he's said so far. To top it off, he reposted a fan story that said, "I'm worried about Justin Bieber." Yeah, it's clear he's going through it, and he's letting everyone see it. There's no denying Justin's been carrying a lot of heartbreak, but his reaction to all the concern, totally unexpected and kinda cold. When someone said they were worried about him, Justin clapped back hard. "Worry about yourself, Gramps." That line had fans split. Some thought he was just being sarcastic or trying to be funny, but others were seriously worried. That sharp, defensive vibe he's been putting out lately, it's starting to feel like more than just stress. Meanwhile, Hailey Bieber was on a whole different wavelength, living it up in a bikini on a tropical beach, dropping thirst traps on Instagram for what she said was work. Justin, on the other hand, was off somewhere else, also working, but it definitely didn't look like he was in vacation mode. Still, everything seems cool between them since he even posted a screenshot of a FaceTime call with her. But fans couldn't help zooming in on one detail: Haileys Cowboy Hat. And why is that a big deal? Because just a few days earlier, Selena Gomez posted a pic from Beyoncé's concert, rocking the exact same kind of hat, that rugged country vibe. That's been Selena's thing for years. She's from Texas, she's always leaned into that style, and now she's even got a song called Cowboy on her new album. So of course, people are talking. Hailey shows up in the same style. The timing's just too weird. Now everyone's asking, was it just a coincidence, or is Hailey once again dipping into Selena's signature look? Is it about doing it better, starting her own trend, or is this just the latest fashion chess move in a very long game? 'Cause let's be real, this ain't the first time something like this has happened. And wait till you hear the next suspicious coincidence fans caught. Justin Bieber recently dropped a screenshot from a private convo in a messaging app, and this one hit deep. The topic? Forgiveness and freedom. One of the messages read, "Jesus is for freedom. Jesus is for forgiveness. Forgiveness is for freedom. Freedom is for everyone. Forgiveness is for everyone. Jesus is for everyone." And the other person simply replied, "Amen. Jesus is with us." It felt raw, real, and seriously spiritual. But here's where it gets wild. Just 2 hours later, Selena Gomez posted a photo carousel on Instagram. And in one of those pics, she's holding a tiny statue of Jesus wrapped with a ribbon that says, "Jesus loves you." She didn't even need a caption. That image alone sent fans into a frenzy. Now, was that just a random coincidence? Or is there still some quiet spiritual bond between these two exes who've always shared faith as common ground? The timing was way too close to ignore, and fans were quick to point it out. Some are wondering if this was a subtle, shared message, or maybe even something deeper going on behind the scenes. But wait, there's more. Just when things were already suspicious, Selena posted another photo, this time wearing a white tee with bold red text that read, "You are my cherry pie." A clear lyric from one of her own songs. And then, like clockwork, the very next day, Justin posts a pic holding a white mug with the word cherry written across the front in red. Come on, that's too on the nose to be pure coincidence, right? Back-to-back visuals like that? Fans are screaming. Either this is next level synchronicity or something is still linking these two on the low. Yep, Justin Bieber again. Coincidence, hidden message, energy still bouncing between him and Selena. It's hard to say, but we've seen these coincidences happen too many times before to just brush them off. And trust, fans didn't miss a thing. Some people truly believe these two still influence each other, even from a distance. What do you think? Just a sweet coincidence? Or was Justin low-key sending out a message with meaning? And just when things couldn't get any more symbolic, Justin posted a smiling photo with the caption, "The secret in this life is forgiveness." It's such a simple sentence, but man, it packs a punch, and immediately, boom, fans connected it to one of Selena's latest songs. She sings, "But I had a dream. You said you were sorry for everything that you put on me. Our eyes were bawling rain. We finally both forgave." That's not a casual lyric. That's a whole moment. She's talking about a dream where he apologizes, admits what went wrong, and they both finally let it go. The emotion? Heavy? The timing? Suspiciously close to Justin's forgiveness post. So now people are asking the big question. Was Justin's message inspired by her lyrics? Or is all this just a never-ending pattern of spiritual synchronicity between them? Because these subtle symbols, posts, and quiet nods between the two, they're happening way too often to be pure chance. Maybe it's not direct talking, but are Justin and Selena still connected through their art and what they post online? Some fans swear there's a silent conversation happening in plain sight. What's your take? Is this deep or just good old social media timing? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this story, it's far from over. Let's circle back to Justin's intense messages. Some of them didn't just sound emotional, they sounded personal. According to People magazine, Justin recently broke his silence to shut down some major online rumors. He made it crystal clear. Sean Diddy Combs is not the villain in his story, and Justin says he was never a victim of abuse by the rapper. A rep even stepped in to ask people to stop dragging Justin's name into something that doesn't involve him, so the focus can stay where it belongs, on the actual victims. That was a serious and necessary statement, especially with all the wild conspiracy theories blowing up online. But even with that cleared up, fans can't help but wonder, who is Justin aiming these heavy posts at? 'Cause there's definitely someone he's calling out. And when you look at the recent drama around Scooter Braun, it starts to connect the dots. Reports say Scooter's inner circle is calling Justin's behavior straight up shameful, especially after their once tight business relationship started crumbling. Word is, Scooter's furious about an alleged $8 million Justin still owes, and it's starting to get messy. Another bombshell. One headline revealed Scooter even admitted feeling guilty for not giving his artists access to therapy while they were on tour. That comment hit different, especially with how much Justin has opened up lately about his mental health. Fans caught on fast, and now the internet's buzzing with a new rally cry. Free Justin! Free him from tours, contracts, debt, all of it. People are saying he shouldn't have to drop albums or hit the stage just to pay off what he supposedly owes. They're calling for freedom, not just spiritually, but financially and emotionally too. All of this has people asking the big question: who are Justin's messages really for? With all the heat in his tone and the timing of everything, it's not a stretch to think some of those jabs might be aimed straight at Scooter Braun. Is Justin trying to finally break free from old contracts and heavy ties? Or is he just letting years of frustration explode all at once? What do you think? Which of these messages hit you the hardest? Are we watching Justin reclaim his voice, or is this just the result of too much pressure building up over time? Drop your opinion down in the comments. We want to hear it all. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fame Drip. Send this to someone who's been following Justin's journey, or someone who needs to hear the other side of the story. Is Justin finally speaking his truth loud and clear? And more importantly, is the world actually listening? Stay locked in with us, and we'll see you on the next one.